Hi, it's Jane. Let's get into another round of totes. This one has some interesting, Hi, it's Jane. Let's get into another round of totes. This package is actually oak tag that I use to make stencils and some things out of. I have a heat gun here. Told you these are some strange things. I do add a lot of things in there. I have a tote here. Let's see, there's a small ball of yarn in this. The rest of it is just different crochet hooks and things like that. But this one's gonna go for the, and it's that green, red heart, red green. So it's going to go into the basket to be wound up. I have 4 balls of red, not red heart, of peaches and cream. Just going in there like that. I have an empty tote, a couple empty tote bags. This is a tote bag that I purchased quite a while ago, and I really love this tote bag. It does carry a lot. It has, I need to take these out, put them somewhere else. Counters and such, those need to go in a different place. But it's, you know, it's a nice little tote, holds quite a bit of stuff. Got a couple of face masks in there, a couple of row counters. Well, that can go in with my crow hooks. Look, a kazoo. Maybe a whistle. Doesn't work. Oh well, that'll go in the trash. And the only other thing that I have in here, I have a small thing of lotion. It's just a nice little tote bag, purchased at a craft fair. I have, let me find the end of this because it's all mixed up. I have a small amount, this is cotton, don't know the name of it, but it's a mercerized cotton. And then I have 2 more of the mercerized cotton here. And these are Patton's Grace. So that's most likely Patton's Grace. Then I have a skein of Cotton Supreme in a pretty green. Have quite a bit of Patton's Grace. Couple of these, and I was actually making knitted knockers with it, so that'll go in there. I had 2 full skeins of this beautiful red heart yarn. I have no clue what the name of it is, but it's going in there. And then I have the blanket that was given to me that someone had started in that same yarn. And I'm just going to put it all together because I know what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip that blanket out so I can finish it. Take that back. There are 3 full ones and that 1 partial. This is another Cotton Supreme, and it is in a beige color. Cotton Supreme, blue and pink. Those are used for making knitted knockers. I have Viking Bajork, which is cotton. Just says lot number 195, color 565. Excuse me. Nice pretty little pink. Here is another cotton supreme. That is a deep, deep purple. And here's some Patton's Grace. It's just rolled up into a ball. Some silicone fingers, because why not? I do have a ball of this that will get wound up, so that's going in the to wind up business. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. These are some of those magnifier kits, and this is one of my second ones. I actually have two of these, so I put this back so I can save it for later. It does have charging cord in it and whatnot. Did find another doily, which quite honestly the doily needs to go with my doilies. So let me get into this next tote, because this one's not full, and I'd rather get it full than unfull. A lot of balls that need to be wound. Now this is a knit crate yarn, and I am going to pull it so you can see it. This is the Euro yarn by Knit Crate. It is in the colorway Undertow. It's speckled singles, superwash merino, fingering weight, but I don't see any speckles. So that was a mislabeled one, which I'm not happy about, but I have two of those, and they are in this, so they are going into this tote. Now this, it's one of my favorites. It's a sugar skull, so that's going in the tote. I have a couple of cakes wound up that are in Iran, so those will go in this tote as well. I have a Red Heart White. It's going to go in there. I have a mixed blue that I have already wound up, so that is going to go into this tote. I wonder if I can get one more. This, I have no idea what it is, but it's gorgeous. I'm sure I got that at Scraps and Skeins. That's going in the tote. And this looks like it is one of the puzzle yarns. That is going in this tote. And then this tote's going to be filled. So let me get the other tote ready, okay? Alright, we've got the next tote ready to look at. I have a couple of full skeins. I have a Jumbo Stripes in neon stripe. That's going in there. I have a Mainstay in blue. I have a Stitch Studio in what's called Sky Mix. Save that. I have a Stitch Studio in what they call the Blue Multi. I have a skein of macaw by Red Heart, and then a small cake of it. So those are going in there together, somewhat, somewhere, somehow. I do have an impeccable in the color Falling Leaves, and that is going in there. I have an unknown, which I'm sure is Red Heart in navy. Pretty sure it's navy. Then I have 4 of these, and these are a gray, and they've got little specks of color in it, and I'm sure these were a Stitch Studio. Not 4, I have 5 of those. So those are going to go into the tote. I have a real pretty, see if I can get the tag out. Real pretty, what's called Sinful. And it is 100% silk in that turquoise color. And then this is another Sinful. And they don't have names or anything on them that I can see. But it is 100% silk as well. But it's a multicolor. So that is going in there. Have a real pretty Red Heart parakeet color. Small cake. And this is it's a Red Heart called Pool. Pretty blue. At one time I had an Afghan that I was making with Pool, maybe Oceanic or something like that. So those were all together. Couple of pretty browns. These are kind of shiny, so I'm thinking they might be a Caron Simply Soft. Don't quote me on that. I think it might be. This is a Red Heart. I think this is Cafe Latte. This is a Stitch Studio deep brown. And that is that color. And it is a deep brown. A very deep brown. And this is one of those that I wound up. These are Simply Soft, not Simply Soft. I love this yarn. They're mixed, just a cake. It's 2 different colors. These are, the outside is impeccable. The inner side of the gray, I'm not sure what that is. It's a light gray on the inside, but the outside is impeccable by Loops and Threads. This is a little bit of a mix. Just some odds, and then that Hunter Green by Red Heart. Well, don't know what this is. It looks like it's a mixed cake of white within that baby pink blue mix there. So that one is going in. And then there is this one. I don't know what it is. Very pretty. I tend to think it might have been a Stitch Studio, one of their marls. But I really don't know. Doesn't matter, it's yarn. Alright, that is it for this round of totes. Kind of combined 2, 3 into 1. So I now have an extra tote. But I have some room in this, so I'm actually going to wind up some of these balls, these cakes, and add some of those cakes into that. So stay tuned for that. Alright, see you guys soon. Bye. You know, folks, I was wrong. I had one more tote. Telling you. I have a pencil pouch with some different things in there. I have my marbles. Lost those a long time ago. Now I know where they're at. Those I use in the dementia items. Then I have a bunch of granny squares here that I'm just going to toss in to this. Because why not? Just a bunch of granny squares. That way we'll get this tote filled and we can move up the next one. This is one of those cake holders that I crocheted. So that'll go in there. A small red and white. It's going to get wound up. Because why not? I have a little kit for that dinosaur or crocodile or whatever it is from the $1.25 store. This is a book that Jerry made for me, and it's actually to hold receipts, but I don't need that right now because I'm using something else in its place. Bluetooth speaker. Some beads. My little penguin that I had crocheted, so that's going in there. Oh. Another granny. Some stickers and one of my Wynn pinwheels that I've put on hold for that project. It'll get done a little bit later. Some flags. Don't know who gave that to me, but someone did. A birthstone safety pin angel kit. And that tote will be full. So let me get it out of the way. So we can move on to this next tote. Let me go get the other tote. Talk about a mess. Now in this tote are some of those small, let me get a drink. Got a tickle in my throat. Are some of those half triangles. Half pantyhose. Sorry about that, folks. Had a coughing fit. This is a ball holder, cake holder, going in the tote. Have a couple of buttons and a couple of things that I use for putting things into other things. I know that doesn't make sense. I have this has small little bands on it. Maybe I should take one of those little hair bands. These are some of those tiny little bands that you use. Originally, I think they do it with a loom kit to make bracelets and things. And then there are some hair bands in there as well. Pom-pom keychain. Don't know if this is a red heart or if it's a loops and thread, but it's one of those blue with the speckles. Cake of white. And these are 2 cakes of the Vitellana Ambient Worsted in the Dawn Blush. I was making that shawl and it's still over here, but I've put it on timeout for now. There are 3 of the Premier Everyday DK in the color Ice Pop Speckle. Those are going in there. I don't know what this is. I don't have any bands, so I'm just going to show you it. There are 6 balls in there. I think this might be an ice yarn, but I'm not positive if it is or not. There is a small thread there. Here is a red heart in the color, I think it's daffodil. Nope, lemon. In the color lemon. Cake of that. This is a baby yarn. Most likely it's a red heart. Or Bernat, blue baby yarn, baby weight. Here are some Lisa Frank stickers. Yes, I'm a child at heart, come on. Here's a nice yarns in Baby Twist, pretty rainbow colors. Don't know that I can find the number on it. Nope, don't see a number on it. Woo! I have 4 skeins of Euro Baby, and this is Babe Soft Cotton Worsted, and it is color 101 Sherbet. And there are 4 in this bag. So 4 are going back in that bag, and then that bag will go into this tote. From the looks of it, I did a lot of just tossing into this tote. There are 2 skeins of the basic Premier DK in the color Bubblegum. There are 2 of this Ice Yarns Baby Twist, the black with the rainbows. There are 4 of the Baby Twist in this pretty muted rainbows. There are 4 of them. And I think I have another, yep, I have another baby twist in that other light rainbow. So that's going to go in there together. I have a couple of just chenille, 2 in lavender and 1 in white. And then I have some Hygge fir, and this is in the color Cottontail. There is that color. Very pretty. There is a white cake, and then there is one of the red heart speckles. I don't remember the name of this one, but it's the lightest color that they have. I love this yarn, and I don't know the colorway, but it's got some real pretty purples, blues, greens in it. This is one of the red hearts. I think this is that Star Brights, but I'm not positive. This, I am positive, is one of the red hearts, and it's one of those stripes. Don't know the name of it either. Do not have the tag for it. And then I have a couple of odds and ends in here. I have a notepad with pen. A couple of patterns I wanted to keep to use at another time. Some beads. Lovely little stitch. What do they call these? It's one of those red hearts gauges. Little counter. Rocks to paint. Because, you know, tote needs to be heavy, right? I have a Crafter's Secret scissors. And those babies are pretty sharp first couple of times you use them. That's all I'm going to say about those. They are extremely sharp. Funny little butterfly clip. It's going to go in there. A red heart crochet hook. That's going to go in this little container. And then the next thing, and it'll top it off, these are normally hair clips, but I oftentimes will use it on shawls and give them away to people to use for shawls. Let me get one of these out of here. And what these are just little butterfly hair clips, little blingy, but they can be used as shawl pins. They help hold your shawl on you. That is basically it. Other than a couple of prayer cards and some hole reinforcements. That is it in this tote. And that'll finish out this tote grouping today. So I hope you did enjoy it. And I will again sign off, and I'll see you for the next round of totes. For real this time.